Tonight I'm going to finish building this Lego ideas jaw set. Okay, we basically got the Great White Shark and the boat done, so just the base left from back 11. Let's just put the boat aside, so I have the space to build the what's that, and the shark aside to build the base. Because I really need the space to build it without any issues. So there's only 3 bags. Given that it's just with the space, I don't think it will take that long, because building a base tends to be a lot more straightforward with less little details. But we'll see how it goes. Because sometimes I feel like I can build it quite easily, but end up spending a lot more time due to me making the mistakes and stuff. So let's see. Let's just start turning pages. We'll need the other things. I just need to figure out which way that I'm actually facing. So yeah, I think I've got some ideas. So it's like all the big pieces, and it will be this one here. Just need to make sure that I got everything correct. I tend to make some mistakes when I'm trying to build things like this. So far I've been enjoying building. So I think the boat definitely highlight. There's some frustration while connecting the strings and stuff. In terms of the shark, yeah, it's brick build. Like, I think the designer did what they could, given the budget and the limitation that they have. Obviously, it's not the most realistic Great White Shark and lots of things, but I was impressed by some of the build for the Great White Shark as well. So definitely have fun. I think it's going to be a pretty cool display piece. It's actually not that big. It's not small. Unless you're having a Lego storage issues, I think you will easily find space to display this. You can have it separate if you want, or you can put on this base. So yeah, I haven't decided what to do next. Obviously there's this Ninjago City Markets that I wanted to build for a long time. That was next in line, but I just realized it's going to be April, the coming weeks, and that means the Lord of the Rings set, the Shire, is about to release, and that is a set that I'm planning to get day one for the gift with purchase. Okay, but if I miss out the gift with purchase, I might not purchase it. So I'm gonna order from Lego.com. That means I'm not going to get hold to the set on the day that it released, because I do want to utilize some of my VIP points or insider points, so I don't have to pay such a high price. And that is something that I'm planning to build once I got the set. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So let's say if I start building the Ninjago City Markets, then I need to pause it halfway through, because that's another like 2,000 pieces. That would be like maybe 2 weeks of building. But the Ninjago City Markets will definitely like 3 weeks of building. Not that it will take 3 weeks. It will probably like total take me 12 hours, 12 to 16 hours. But as you know, that I can't that's not that much time that I can spend on building Lego. So that means I split across these. I need to split the cost multiple days, and that does mean that if I want to build the Shire, then it means that I can't really start on the Ninjago City Market. But what to do then? I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, there are a couple, because I'm running out of set that I could, there are a couple of set I kind of reserved for speed build due to the size, right? So need something more than 500 pieces. There will be lots of like older set that I bought, but I think a couple of them kind of stuck in place. So it's like it's going to take more effort for me to actually get the set out. So that is the only thing that I'm struggling with. So I haven't decided what to do. Maybe I can take a few day rest, given that you know, my plan for the first custom model, I think it will still take another 2 months before I can start it, and there's no point for me to start preparing for it. I could, but those will be the video that I don't know. I haven't decided what to do yet. But yeah, certainly I could do that, but maybe it's not the best idea for now. It's actually pretty long, I guess, considering the length of the boat. The base is going to be quite long, but it's actually much longer than I was expected. But I guess that makes sense in some way, just because you know, the boat is long, the shark is long, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this one will be here. I wonder how stable it's going to be once you know, oops, once it's all connected. Okay, and alright, so even here we got another piece for this over here. So we need to have it right in the center. Is it in the center? I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. It's interesting how they use this piece over here. Okay, just make sure that it's connected. I'm surprised it doesn't have the tie to kind of keep it stable. I guess it doesn't need it just because of the sheer size of it. Because all the diorama that I built so far have some kind of traction mechanism underneath. But anyway, yeah, look forward to the Shire. For obvious reason, I mentioned probably like a few videos back. It's just, you know, living in New Zealand, right? And it's the actual set for not the Lego set, but the theme set is located in you know, within the country. So that's why, you know, having that this set is it's gonna be a little bit special. So yeah, I mean, Rivendell and the Burden is quite different because it's not the actual. I guess it's like you don't have the physical location, right? It's like it's a theme set, but you know, the Shire or the Hobbiton is a actual place that you can visit. So you could actually have it and place normal minifigure around to make it a theme park attraction if you want. So, okay, so let's, you know, today saw some very interesting I guess Lego news of some sort, that, you know, one of the D2C for Lego Dreams, well, according to the leakers, that's been cancelled. Is it a longer one? I don't think so. Anyway, so 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, it's been cancelled. From the description, it looks like gonna be a very epic set. Will definitely want to see picture of it, but I don't think I think it's best to not seeing the picture of it, because once I saw the picture I might really want, but it is what it is, because the theme isn't successful, so they have to cancel certain set. That's the reality of it, even though I might like the theme. To be honest, I'm not interested in the source material. It's just more like really interested in cool Lego sets with good or interesting parts. So we really pretty much got the base done. It's a pretty long one. We just need to fill in some of the gaps with white brick, so create the effects of the waves. And here, right here. And there's lots of navy color, which you don't usually get in other Lego sets. Okay, and surprisingly, there's a part used over this side. Okay, just be careful not to push too hard. And then, okay, this is, I think this part is still something to do with the great white shark, given that it's gray, and how it factor into the what? So what the heck? Okay, how it factor into the great white shark, I'm not sure yet. It's just a little bit disorientated with the instruction booklet, which happens to me so often recently. I'm not sure why, but obviously I don't think it's anything serious, just me, lacking concentration most likely. And here, okay, so oops, so hard to figure out the triangle. So here, okay, it's a interesting use. Okay, some obvious gap. I don't know what these are. What? Okay. Well, I'll just miss one step. Okay. So you can see, structure like this a lot more straightforward, so that's why it's taking less time. I think it's pretty cool here, the use of parts to create some of the wavy elements or wavy effects. Okay, and then the next part, they actually suggest having both back 12 and back 13 out at the same time. Given that it suggests this way, let's just do it as per the instructions suggesting, and just spread out the bricks a little bit more. I think this is probably a situation where the final moment of connecting everything to the base will be the most challenging part, just because I might not be able to get things aligned properly, that kind of stuff. So they get another printed jaw style. So good that it's printed. There's some parts that design on the wall that kind of decorated tiles. I don't mind being stickers, but you know, important logos and stuff, really, you know, please, you know, if I'm paying a price, right, make it a printed tile. There are actually quite a few things to add from this point on. So lots of small parts as well. So let's just make sure that those are done. Oh, but this is on one side. So what is the other bricks I need? It's this one. Okay, and then we've got things here, and then we've got this here. There's some parts to you know, create the effects of the shark popping up. Just sometimes it's just not as straightforward. It seems like lots of focus are putting on this side, I think. It doesn't, okay. Yep. And what's the other one? Okay. And there are more white pieces going on in this area. So it must be on this way. Okay. Interesting. There's some very interesting choice of design going here. I mean, it's fine. It just, I find it annoying at times. Is a little bit difficult to align, and I'm struggling to find that the other half that I need though. How come it's right here? Okay, it's gonna lock this piece in place. And there's a little bit more to it. Okay, and then we've got this quarter here. Yep. Just trying to create. Oops. So okay, so got it wrong. Okay, so it's not that easy. What's the piece that I need? Can't find the piece that I need. Okay, now I can. Yeah, as I said, right, it's sometimes it's just pretty difficult to pick the right label piece. So it's looking like, you know, the shark jumping off here. What's next? So we're kind of moving into the center part of the set. Okay. There's a lot more things going on. And, I think it's a very interesting base. I think even without the boat, you can have a lots of fun using this to decorate, you know, whatever ideas that you have, right? The thing is, you know, not everyone is experienced or have the time to create something really cool from scratch. So you can utilize existing set to, you know, create something with minimum effort. So I think that right now my biggest enemy is the lighting. Because the instruction booklet is, because of the dark color, so it makes it very difficult to look at the instruction booklet when when it's dark, and then there's light going through, and because the paper material is quite reflective as well, so this is why sometimes I have this kind of challenges that kind of slow me down. But what else you can do about it, right? And I've got this here, and this is the brick that I need. Where? Okay. And then we've got this on this side. I think at some point the shaft needs to be deconstructed, create the scene, I think. And this 1, 2, 3 of this. And then we've got another tile on here. Okay, this helped to set the tone. That was the parts I need, right? Never mind. Okay. Oops. Another tile here. And as you kind of use up all the bigger pieces, they're easier to find the smaller pieces. Okay. I have to admit, really, this set has been really fun to build. It's still, even without this guy, it's still under 300 US dollars, so it's not cheap. It's way better than lots of other, could be more expensive, but yet, it doesn't have as much fun, so it's actually pretty cool. And I'm surprised how much time it takes to build some of the parts here. And we've got this on here, just to give it a little bit more. Okay. And I think this was the parts, is it? I just can't find. Oh, okay, because I was looking for a white piece, but actually it's not white. Now it makes sense. Now I think I can move on to the next step, right? Okay, there's more to this. This is how they create all this wave structure. Okay. Okay. So just like this here. Okay. I've got this on this side as well. I just find it really difficult with the lights on top kind of reflecting down. It's just, I think it can be a little bit of annoyance. Okay, now this one is done, and we've got more on this side. Okay, it's not this one then. It's on here. Okay. So this is very hard to locate some of the pieces. Okay, and then some waves around this area. Okay. This is interesting, the contrast of color. I'm surprised they use a lot of white piece, but not much transparent piece. I guess it's like deep ocean rather than say okay. It's like rather than a shallow water, it makes more sense to use the transparent blue. but I think it will make it a lot more nicer. It's like at the bottom it's like navy color, and on top you have the transparent color. I mean, that's just me though, talking about wave structure. Oops, I think I make a mistake. So am I able to get this out? Yeah. Good, I keep the brick separator around. Talking about this type of wave structure, I really want to build the lighthouse. But now the lighthouse is deep in the backlog, so basically if I need to grab the not White House, the lighthouse out, I have to take everything out. I don't really have time, to be honest, to do this, to do that. But yeah, I think it would be good to actually do it, right? Because I've got some shelf, but you know, to do that, I would have to, yeah, I don't know. Maybe next time when I have a longer holiday, then I can do that. But right now, no. Okay, is this the right one? I think so. Okay, and just here. There's some very interesting ways in terms of, you know, building the waves. Actually, I missed out a few steps. When you're building it and look at it really close, you don't actually see how it looks, but you really start to get the feeling of the movement once you you know, start building most of the stuff. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yep, I think really it's interesting. Yep, yep. So there's some parts to just make sure that got everything right, because I can't see some of the parts because of the light reflecting. And then this is when we start getting the stuff. Yep. So it's this way. Is it the right color? I hope so. It has to be right. Yeah, has to be. Okay, let's see white tile. It's not that hard to get this sorted. Okay. Right. This right here. Oh, okay. This is how it looks here. So pretty cool. And then we've got another float or the barrels. Okay, is this one? Okay. Right. Okay, so this here just go into here. So it's, you see, start seeing all the effects. So and then we start building and filling up the other gaps from this side. It's really hard to see, you know, the one with the navy color because just because of the instruction booklet. Okay, so there's one part over here as well. Okay. So it's actually like this. But basically, I think we'll have to break the shark apart to connect to this. Yeah. Okay, there's some interesting things happening around different area. Okay. But you can see, like, as we sink less and less bricks on the table, we are inching closer to the completion of the set. I just want to make sure I don't make mistake and I don't miss anything, because it's so difficult to see the instruction booklet. But what can I do? I need the lights. Okay, so doing pretty well, I think. Okay. Yep. And here's the other one. And then this side, just a little bit different. Okay. Okay, so it's all done here. This part will be facing this way. So I just need to get things right. Sometimes it's not easy to get things correctly done. Yep. Okay, yeah. It's okay. Okay, so it's actually quite interesting on how they construct the parts here. Okay, and this will be good. Okay, what's next then? Okay. It's actually quite interesting, because it's significantly. Oops. So, why the instruction booklet? Visual, the person that designed the instruction booklet trying to mess with, like, people like me that they want to build the Lego logo to align at certain position. Because they show you a step like this, and if you follow the step, and they realize that it's gonna place it in a different orientation, and it's really annoying. But then we've got the corner here, and okay, we've got more stuff. Wait. So what? Anyway, let's just get this sorted first. Okay. Pretty much this part has to be. Oh, it's a wrong one. Oh, then whether I got something wrong. Yep, I got the parts wrong. This side, difference should be this one here, and this is the one. So okay, will be this and this. Okay, so we on this right and here. Okay, there's more on this angle. Okay, It's always not easy. Okay, is it on here? Alright, and we'll add a few more things. This way, kind of creating the bigger waves because of the bolts. Okay, that's pretty much it, right? Yep. And this is the angle here. So am I missing something? It seems like I am missing something. Okay, so I don't know why we're having this on this side. Okay, I've got this here. Yep. I think I missed one step. Where did I miss? So the next part is to can't be in this. I can't see. I just don't see it. Where did I make the mistake? Yeah, it's not around this part. Must be some part somewhere. Not here. Is it? I got this here. I got this here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. So it's actually this part. So it's hard to see, but now find it. Okay, and then you've got the quote. You're gonna need a bigger bolt, Chief Brody. Let us find out the right position to place the thing. So got the jaws. Okay, so it's just right here. It's good that the piece is actually printed. So this here, and then the next page is as expected. They kind of say, hey, grab the shark, but I need to kind of take the front out. How? Interesting. Yep. How? It's pretty hard to pull that out though. Yeah. Which part? Okay. Oops, oops, oops. The jaw disconnected. What? What? I don't know. Okay, so it's here. So it's not easy to take this apart. So I don't know which one do I prefer. obviously, you really want to have this. You need to move the further away. I mean, obviously you want the shark here, but and how do you place the bolts? And so this is where it's trying to lock the bolt in, right? Okay. Because it's not entirely. Am I locking it correctly? I think so. But it seems like the shaft is a little bit. Okay. Anyway, so this guy here. So hard to place everything. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Right, so I'll just put the instruction booklet aside. What? How come there's so many white pieces left? Did I make a mistake somewhere? Feel like there might be more places needed to white bricks. Let's check. Ah, of course. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. This many bricks. To be honest, I much prefer the shark on its own. Okay, and this is it. This is it. I got this finished. I don't know if this is the right positioning of the boat, because I think you can't really lock it, so it's just right here. Because I feel like the shark is touching this area. But now let me see if I can move this, because the boat is actually quite heavy. Now, I have this set facing the camera. And that's it. I finished building this Lego idea Jones. I think it's a really lively diorama. I can't wait to actually do the review. This part here, I wish it's a lot easier to kind of disconnect the shark from the tail, but I think it looks good like this, but I also think it looks good with the shark as well. So that's it. Can't wait to decide what I'm going to build next. I do have, I guess, a day to think about, right? Other than that, it's good night, because I have to drive to work tomorrow again. Glad that I finished this. I'm really impressed. There's some frustrating part, but to stay tuned. If you're keen for the review, it should be coming in, I think, Wednesday, so that I can watch the TV series that I'm watching right now. But tonight is good night.